When do you stop being a beginning genealogist? Many genealogy educators and websites share a list of mistakes to avoid as you begin doing genealogy. While I made a list myself, a viewer sent in this email. Since I want to protect their privacy, we'll just call her lacking confidence. I think that I am completely opposite the norm in regards to thinking that I am better at something than I am. I lack confidence overall. I generally feel grossly inadequate regardless of what I'm trying to do. Anytime I dare to have a bit of a confidence in my ability to do something, an event will happen to remind me that I shouldn't have been so confident. Uh-oh. Can you relate to these sentiments? Howdy. Welcome to Family History Fanatics. If you are new here, my name is Devin Noel Lee, and I love helping people find meaning and connections through their family trees. Since I was a teenager trying to win a beauty pageant title, I have struggled with anxiety and imposter syndrome. What's funny is when I stopped focusing on the imposter syndrome and enjoyed the journey, I won 2 different titles. Thus, I invite you to stop focusing on the imposter syndrome and enjoy the genealogy journey. But first, let's finish Lacking Confidence's email. I've been working on family history for over 40 years now and still feel so very much like a beginner in many ways, especially when I look back through my main family tree. It was the first one that I started, and there was so much I didn't know about genealogy standards. And still don't. But feeling like a beginner keeps me wanting to learn more. It has given me an insatiable desire to read, watch, and learn all that I can about genealogy. It's very good news that feeling like a beginner encourages lacking confidence to want to learn more. And I'm honored to be a part of her and your educational journey. However, let's balance the need to build confidence with the quest for more knowledge. What is a beginning genealogist? A beginner is someone who is curious about their family history, unaware of what a pedigree chart or group sheet is, unfamiliar with what genealogical evidence is, ignorant of where to find out more about their ancestors. If that applies to you, welcome. Be sure to check out the playlist for beginners to help you learn how to climb your family tree. It will be linked in the description of this video. If you know what forms help you build your family tree, the importance of gathering evidence, and have some idea of where to find documents about your ancestors, congratulations, you're no longer a beginner. You are well on the road to being a good, if not great, genealogist. My Jenny buddy, Randy Seaver, has a great post called Top 10 Characteristics of a Good Genealogist. I advise anyone trying to be a better genealogist than they were yesterday to review this list. Now, I want to call your attention to one skill that we're always improving. Practices genealogical standards, knows genealogy proof standard principles, cites sources, analyzes processes and results, critically evaluates evidence, and reaches a sound conclusion. Good genealogists are aware of the genealogy proof standard fundamentals and strive to apply them in their research goals. Notice Randy didn't say they always or perfectly apply the genealogy standards. That implies that good genealogists are fallible. Thus, they practice so they get stronger. Good genealogists will make mistakes. The difference is they do not beat themselves up about their mistakes. They do not feel imposter syndrome and think they know less than they ought. Instead, they reevaluate their mistakes, learn from them, and move on. We're always pruning our family trees and keeping a strong tree going. Therefore, I want to grant you permission to hold 2 views simultaneously. You will make mistakes, and you are still a good genealogist. That said, I turned to Family History Fanatics fans and asked you to help define the difference between a beginning genealogist and an intermediate genealogist. I love the comparison that Elke shares. Beginners enter everyone into a family tree. They learn how to gather, investigate, and use sources online. They start using consistent names and places formats. And they learn to add facts to the family tree with proper source credits. An intermediate genealogist attempts to clean mistakes. They're comfortable with genealogy websites. They're consistent with their sources and crediting documents. They begin offline research, and they always improve their research skills. Another viewer known as NTGen shared several ideas, but I especially loved when she said, intermediate is when you take the next step to dive deeper into your research. You start looking at sources that are not basic, or you look at the basic sources deeper with a different eye. Many other fans weighed in on this topic, and I invite anyone who lacks confidence or feel discouraged to review these comments. There will be a link to their comments in the description box. Once again, if you're new to research, I'm glad you watched this video and hope that I can help you overcome the learning curve. Be sure to watch the numerous videos on this channel and leave any questions you have. This is a loving and supportive community, and I read each new question posted to the research videos. If you've researched for a while, I hope you will set aside imposter syndrome and keep building your family tree with more self-compassion. You're doing great work, even if you make a mistake now and again. What do you think of this video? Was it helpful, or do you still have questions? Whatever your answer, could you do me a favor? Like this video and leave a comment. Your feedback is important to keep Family History Fanatics on YouTube. Thanks. Now back to learning the next valuable genealogy research tip.